How y'all doing? My name is Braylene Adams. I act, I do stage plays, I do series. I'm a bit of a comedian a little bit, and I have a story to tell.
SKCreative Studio presents Story to Tell.
All right, my story took place about 4 or 5 years ago. I was in VA. I'm former military, Navy. So I was married at the time. And me and my wife, we wasn't seeing eye to eye due to the fact that I got into some trouble. So I wind up leaving the ship, going desert. So now the police is looking for me. I got a warrant. So I'm at the crib with a warrant in Virginia Beach, partying. And one night I'm chilling with my boy Jerome after we had a party, and we had just got done playing 2K. And he had just beat me, and I put the controller down. Next thing I hear, a fat ass knock. Boom, 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 boom. 3 hard ass knocks. I'm like, damn, who the fuck is that? So then I get up and I creep to the door, and I look through the peephole, and it's 3 police officers. So I already know where they're from. So I turn around, I tell my boy, be quiet. I told him to come up. And as I'm telling him to come up, I'm getting into the closet, which is behind the door. So the door right here, we got the closet right here. It's all the wall. So I climb into the closet, telling my boy to answer the door and tell him I ain't here. So I'm like, all right, everything cool. So as I'm sitting in the closet, my dude, like, talking to the police, they asked him to step outside, which is what you're not supposed to do. So as they asked him to step outside, now they searching him and stuff. So the whole time I'm in the closet listening to the whole thing. They can't enter my place unless they got a warrant. And I'm crept down, I'm sitting down, and I'm nervous as hell. I'm nervous as hell. I just hear them saying that they about to come in, but they need permission. And then, so now I'm trying to sit in the closet and I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I told myself, I said, damn, I gotta get up out of this situation. And I thought about something that my father always told me. He said, whenever you're in a tight position, ask yourself, what will MacGyver do? And that's what I did. I asked myself, what will MacGyver do? So I'm sitting in the closet. I'm like, damn, I gotta do something. So in my mind, I'm gonna bust out the closet, close the door on the cop, lock the door, head to the balcony, jump off the balcony, and then we're just gonna play it from there. So I get up. As I'm getting up from crouching, I try to move my leg, but it wasn't move. It wouldn't move. I was scared as hell. So I had to take 2 deep breaths. It felt like I was in quicksand. Shit was crazy, man. So then I take 2 deep breaths, and I'm like, all right, I'm about to do it. I'm about to bust out the closet, and I'm about to lock the door on them, and I'm about to head. So as soon as I get up to try to open up the door so I can start going and put my plan into action, I knock over a damn hanger. Hanger go, bing, loud as fuck. Police come to the door. Mr. Adams, is that you? So I just bust through it, boom. I bust through the door, and I try to lock the door, but I locked it before I could shut it. So it was just locked. And so the police come busting out. So I try to run over and open up the balcony door and shit. I open it up, and I just hear, freeze, asshole, freeze. So I turn around and I put my hands up, and for some reason, only thing I said to the officer was, I'm sorry. I don't know why I said that. I said it 3 times. He put his gun away, and then he ran over and he tried to rush me down, but I wasn't having it. At the time, I was in the Navy, you know what I'm saying? I was like 6% body fat. It was just all sex. So I just mishandled the officer, threw him against the wall, rushed outside. I hit the damn banister because it was a screened in. I hit the screen, opened up the screen, and I just hear him in the back of my mind, in the back of my head, like, turn around, get on the ground, get on the ground. So now we on the banister. So then I turn around, I put my hands up, and I just said, I'm sorry. I don't know why I said that. So he rushed me again. So then as he rushed me, I grabbed him and threw him off, and then he went sliding down the banister, like the wall and shit, like it was crazy on some cartoon shit. So then when he did that, I jumped off the banister, went through the screen head first. This is no lie. I swear to God, on everything I love. On my son, on my mama, on my hood, everything. So I hit a hole in it. I flew out front, grabbed the banister with my left arm, my left hand, and flipped around and then landed like on my feet. It was like on some X-Men shit, man. It just epitomized my athleticism at that time. And I still am a little bit, but you know. So I get there and I get to darting across the field, right? So I get to darting across the field and I go to another, like another complex. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm scared as hell because the only thing I got on is like my polo socks. I got some polo pajama pants on, but they ripped. And like a polo shirt that was ripped. Everything was polo. That's what I was going to bed in at that time because I was getting money. So as I'm over there, you know what I'm saying, I'm knocking on doors. This is like 11:30 at night. I'm knocking on doors. I knocked on one door. I'm like, help, help, I need help, because I was scared as fuck. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I was scared. So I'm yelling, help, help, help. And I knock on another door and I say, help, I'm not a killer. I don't know why I yelled that out. I was so scared. I just wanted to put everybody, I just want to reassure them that I wasn't a killer. But looking back on that now, I understand that those were the words that I should not have used. I should have said the total opposite of that or something like that, man. It was crazy. So a guy, he actually come from around the corner, was like, hey, I got a phone for you. But then he looked at me and then he backed up. So then I get to running up on him and everything, like, man, come on, man, I need your help, man. Look, man, I'm in the Navy and this, and this happened. Bro, I ain't do nothing crazy. They want me because I'm dessert. They want me because I'm dessert, but I can't go. I can't go. I can't go. I got stuff I got to do. So he talked to me. He looked at me for like 2 seconds, man. And then he was like, are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? I was like, yeah. So then he showed me love. He told me to give him my shirt. I was like, damn, it's polo. But then I was like, it's ripped. So I was like, fuck it. So then I gave him the shirt and he threw the shirt out there, I guess to cover the smell for the dogs and everything like that. So I was like, all right, cool. So I'm sitting in the back room, right? He got me sitting in his back room. And I'm just thinking to myself, damn, man, this is crazy. This is crazy, man. I don't even know if he with me. I don't know if 2 minutes later, you know what I mean, he about to escort the police back here. I was scared as hell. But I heard helicopters, I heard the dogs, I heard everything outside. I'm sitting in this back room, I heard everything outside. So then he come back like 5 minutes later and he was legit. So he was like, all right, where you need to go? I'm like, I'm gonna go across the street at my homeboy house. It's one of my best friends, my boy named Cleofat. So then he was like, all right, you're gonna take me. So we waited till everything calmed down. Then he took me over to my homeboy house. I went over there, I'm knocking on his door, and like my homeboy wasn't answering the phone or answering the door. I'm like, damn, man. So I knew how to get up in his apartment through the balcony. So I climbed up on the balcony. His balcony door was open. I slid the door in. I get into the apartment, turn TV on and everything like that. He in the back. I hear him in the back. And I go knocking on the door and shit. He comes to the door like, what's up? What's wrong? You know what I mean? And I tell him everything that happened. Shit was crazy. And then as he was coming out to help me, I look in the back and my cousin is back there. She's a female. My nigga was hitting my cousin, man. That shit was crazy. I was salty about that, man. I'm still salty about that to this day, though. All right, so look, so I get into that trouble. I get over to my man's house. I stayed the night over there. My dad comes see me in the morning because he was a truck driver. So boom, so I told him what happened. So I couldn't go back to the crib. I told him what happened. Now I got a warrant out. And he was like, all right. So then I went back to Cleveland, came to Cleveland, partied like a motherfucker for the weekend. Came back and brought my parents back with me and turned myself in. And they let me out on bond. And I ran off. I was gone for like 6 months in Cleveland, just doing Cleveland shit. And finally turned myself back in January. And they kept me for 6 months. I thought I was gonna get a bond, but they kept me. All right, yeah, man, I'm Braylene, man. I spent 6 months in jail, man. I seen a nigga get punched in his mouth and lose all 6 of his front teeth over a spades game. That shit was so real. I never knew the importance of ramen noodles and Doritos and how if you combine them, it makes a deliciousness that is unheard of to regular people. And don't go to jail. Don't. It's crazy.
Hey, what's up everybody? It's me, Stephen Pruitt, one of the creators of Story to Tell. If you want to do a story, hit us up at info@skcreativestudio.com. Once again, info@skcreativestudio.com. Also, make sure you hit the subscribe button. We like it when you hit the subscribe button. Subscribe, get more content from us. We got a lot of good stuff coming. And also, if you like this video, hit the thumbs up button. If you hit the thumbs down button, I will kick you into private. I don't know if you are a man or a woman, but I will kick you somewhere where it will hurt. So make sure you click the thumbs up button. Other than that, I want you to have a good day. I want you to have a great day. That's it. Just cut the camera off there. Just cut it off. I'm just gonna keep going until you cut it off. I'm dead serious. Cut it off.